This is the exhibition Ravilious at Dulwich Picture Gallery, the first major survey of the watercolours of Eric Ravilious, today considered one of the great 20th century British artists. We've divided Ravilious' work into 6 themes, subject areas that particularly interested him, and these correspond to the rooms at Dulwich. Ravilious was an artist seen by contemporaries as producing work that was magic, almost mystic. He looked at landmarks, familiar scenes such as the Westbury Horse, a sight familiar to anyone who travels from London to Cornwall by train. The Westbury Horse is familiar and yet strange when Ravilious paints it. He brings it to life in a curious, graphic way. The hill itself has a kind of sculptural quality, and it's perhaps worth remembering that Ravilious was a good friend of Henry Moore and studied alongside him at the Royal College of Art in the early 20s. It's an evocative image, very English, a piece of landscape painted on the eve of the Second World War. In fact, the Second World War had already begun when this was painted, and all over southern England, chalk figures were being turfed over to deter enemy navigators from using them as landmarks to navigate by. Curiously for watercolour, Ravilious had a strong sense of three-dimensional objects. And beyond the horse, down on the flat plain, a train is passing. And this train is just caught in the moment as it passes behind a hill. It's going full steam ahead, but it's stopped, it's stationary. And Ravilious was always concerned with time, with capturing these specific moments. There was a wonderful centenary exhibition of Ravilious' work in 2003. Since then, his popularity has grown as people get to know his work. Now is the ideal time for this first major survey of 100 watercolours to celebrate the life and work of this wonderful artist.